Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you what I ate in a week. So on Sunday for breakfast I had some scrambled eggs. I make 3 eggs per person and I add green onions, milk, and soy sauce. Mix that all together and heat it up on a pan. Once the eggs are soft, I add a little bit of sesame oil and then cook them until they're hard. I recently started adding sesame oil into the eggs, but it adds like a nice aroma and flavor to the eggs, so I really like it. For lunch, I made my everyday noodles. I added lettuce, short ribs, and unflavored noodles. Itadakimasu. For dinner, we had some hot pot. We made the broth with a pork bone and ginger and cooked beef belly, pork belly, and pork butt. All right, so we've got oyster mushrooms, greens, ooh, marinated pork belly and
pork butt.
Pork butt.
Cooking alcohol, vinegar, soy sauce, and sugar.
On Monday for breakfast, I had some dumplings. These are shrimp and mushroom, and I eat my dumplings with soy sauce and rice vinegar. We're gonna start cooking lunch now. Kitty. I have these noodles every single day for lunch, so I'm gonna walk you guys through it once. Okay, so I'm gonna boil some water. Once the water has boiled, these are pork ribs. There's 2 in here, and this is like the portion that I'm gonna eat. Just to clean, and then I'm gonna dump this water. Same amount of water back in there, and then I'm gonna let this boil again. I'm gonna let that boil for another 15 minutes. So a little before 15 minutes, I start washing my lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook for another 5 minutes. These are unflavored noodles. Lunch is served. Oh my god, I'm so freaking dumb. Alrighty, so I've got my noodles here. I didn't add like any seasonings or anything to like make a soup base. It's pretty much just coming from the meat, so I like to add a little bit of soy sauce. And yeah, I pretty much eat these noodles every single day. For a snack, I cut up some watermelon and cut up some extras so I could save it for later. And then a little bit later, I had another snack. I had some avocado and soy sauce, and this is delicious if you have not tried it. You've probably had it in a sushi roll, probably. For dinner, I made some pan-fried udon, so I cut up some carrots, some onions, and some cabbage, as well as red bell peppers. And then in a pan, I heated up some of the leftover marinated pork belly from the hot pot the night before. Cooked that until it was nice and brown, and then added my veggies. I added some salt and pepper, and then I started to cook my noodles. These are pre-made noodles that you just need to heat up in some hot water, and then you want to rinse it in a little bit of cold water to prevent them from getting super sticky. And then to flavor, I added some shirodashi, which is a Japanese soup base. And I also added some soy sauce as well. And you just want to let that sit until the noodles and everything has absorbed all of the flavor. I also added a little bit of cooking alcohol as well. And yeah, these were the pan-fried udon. They were super good. Oishii? For breakfast, the next day I had dumplings again. These are shrimp and corn. And then for lunch, I also had my noodles again. But this time I added the leftover veggies from hot pot as well as some kimchi. Oh my god, it was hot. And this kimchi is not super spicy and just adds a nice sourness and extra flavor, so I highly recommend. I had a little bit of a snack of some oranges and avocado and soy sauce yet again. And then for dinner, I made a pork miso soup. So I cut up some carrots, potatoes, daikon, which is a Japanese white radish, and some onion. I cubed everything up pretty chunky. And then in a pot, I heated up some oil and pork belly, browned that up, and then added my veggies. Added a little bit more oil to make sure everything is coated, and then added water and let that boil until all of the veggies were nice and soft. I also added some bonito soup base, and mine came in a powder form. And then once everything was nice and soft, I added some miso, and mine already had a little bit of soup base added as well. So it was nice and flavorful.
Wow, it actually looks really good. It's quite chunky.
And we ate it with some rice, add the rice into the soup. It was so good. After dinner, I had some green tea ice cream for dessert while we watched The Incredibles 2. This Maeda and green tea ice cream is actually pretty good. I use the Maeda and green tea cooking powder to make desserts as well, so their matcha is pretty good. For breakfast the next day, I had an orange, and then for lunch, I heated up more udon noodles as well as some cabbage and put that into the pork miso soup from dinner the night before. And it made a really, really nice noodle dish. For dinner, I chopped up some carrots and potatoes, and I will be making curry using golden curry, which is a Japanese curry mix. So in a pot, I heated up some oil and added my carrots and potatoes. Added some water and then let that boil and soften up for 15 minutes, the duration of a shower. So then I added the curry mix. You want to break up the blocks. I just kind of threw it in there, but we made our beef in the Instant Pot beforehand and it turned out so soft. Added that into the curry and it was delicious.
Beef is so soft.
For breakfast the next day, I had more dumplings, and then for lunch, I heated up some udon and the leftover curry and had kare udon, which is a great way to utilize leftover curry. Before dinner, I felt snacky and had some Cheez-Its. And then for dinner, we actually went to Jersey City and had a nice picnic with some grilled pork butt. But I forgot to film it, so I just have some pictures and this sticky note I left for myself. For Friday's breakfast, I had more dumplings. And for lunch, I had my usual noodles, which are so good and never gets old.
I would just like to clarify for everybody watching this video, it is pronounced Pocky, not Pocky.
For dinner, I made these Instant Pot Mongolian chicken. So in the Instant Pot, I added soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, honey, and some water, ginger, and the chicken drumsticks. I was following a recipe, but honestly was winging it because I didn't have a lot of the ingredients.
It's not bad. I think it should have more sugar to balance it out.
That's why I add sugar to my stuff.
Wait, you have sugar?
You thought it was pasta, and I told you it's sugar.
I couldn't find it, so I added honey instead.
Saturday morning, I had more eggs, and we had it with a side of avocado. For lunch, noodles yet again, and we also stopped by Dunkin' that day to get some iced coffee. And for dinner, we made some garlic butter shrimp, and this entire time we were cooking, Kevin was basically roasting me the whole time, so enjoy that.
Do you know how to mince garlic?
Missy.
Wait, what? I thought you don't you smush it first? Oh my gosh.
Huh? You
What?
watch too much red top what the blue.
Ratatouille?
Yeah, you watch too much Ratatouille. You're like beep 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 beep.
What are you talking about? You're a rat? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait, what's your zodiac sign? Like the order of it? How do you say it in Chinese? No, I didn't ask you to say it as fast as possible. I asked you what it was. Can you just say it slowly? Okay, no one asked for that. Babe, I can't put in any of this because there's music in the background the whole time.
The people will push some music in your video. Otherwise, they just hear you talking the whole damn time.
Oh my god.
Think about you sitting there. We're doing merry-go-round.
What?
I'm busy.
What a weirdo.
Slow down.
Ow!
Why don't I do it? Alright, do I add garlic now?
Yes, now you're gonna cook the garlic. Babe, I don't think I'm very good at squeezing the lemon.
I don't think so either.
here is what the finished dinner looks like. I had the shrimp with a side of cucumbers and rice.
I feel like this is better than the first time we made it.
Tell me how you like the veggie. It's a weird taste.
Tastes like dirt. Look at that shrimp.
And then for dessert, we made some s'mores. So that is it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of these or what kind of recipes you'd want to see more. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!